guess where I want to start on this chapter is like how important Robin is to the story, and I keep forgetting about it because like it's been mentioned at least like maybe twice now. I think Big Mom said it. He's like, "Yo, we need Robin. We're going to take her from you to read the poneglyphs. She's the only one in the world who could read the poneglyphs, which is kind of crazy." And I think she's more of the target than anyone else in the crew at this point, unless they're that pissed at Luffy. Like
She is literally
the
like a
biggest
key.
target.
She is a key right now.
She's the only key. There's nobody else that can read the poneglyphs except for
Like
her.
niggas are out here being like, let's steal a poneglyph. The rest of the Yonko are just sitting here like, all right, how we snatch this girl?
Like they have the poneglyphs. It's like, how do we read them? It's crazy.
If Big Mom was smart, she would have been like, all right, Brule, watch these fucking mirrors. Robin goes to fucking wash her face, snatch her through that mirror. So honestly, Robin's hard to hold, bro. Even if they did that, Robin could probably get away. Unless unless Katakuri's sitting here watching her, predicting her every move, like very hard to like capture her. She got the mirages going on and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. And she wasn't honestly on Whole Cake Island, obviously, and like Katakuri and them aren't on Onigashima, right?
I don't think so. They didn't show Katakuri.
They're back at still on Whole Cake.
I think they're holding down the fort.
And at the end of the day, Ryan's right. Do not underestimate Nico Robin. I think she's the one.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's the girl who's like behind the headdress. You know what I'm talking about? Like Sanji was like, "Yo, talk to this person, and they will project it to everybody." But she wasn't doing that. I think that's Robin actually herself. Honestly, that's my prediction out of that.
Yeah. That'd be a good one. Yo, this is another good chapter, I'd say. It's good to see some of the side characters. I wish we would have seen Kaido's hybrid form, but oh well. But there were some good moments in this. Like, I don't know, I'm just a huge fan of Franky. Like, anytime he shows up, and because I feel like he's Inspector Gadget, he just be pulling random stuff out. Like,
nobody
like,
really knows what to expect of him. He just shows up in here in his fucking tidy whities. He's just like, I'll fuck you up. And they're like, ha ha ha, you in what army? And then he just fucks them up. Niggas really don't learn.
Nobody knows what he's been building, bro.
Yes.
So like, it's easy. Like he can pull out anything because nobody actually knows what he's been building until he pulls it out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
quite
so Sasuke looks like he was doing some damage for a second there. Like he was having him on his, on his toes. If everybody hadn't showed up, maybe he would have gotten in that hit. But Franky ain't going out like no bitch. So
you were right though about the hybrid form. You said this last week, and you were like, Oda likes to show shit in a silhouette and just come back to it later. And then he's like, all right, now it's time to move on. This is like the break we could take. And I think that you're entirely right by that. I don't know. I think we might go back to it, honestly, by now, unless they're going to show anything else was happening like Marco and Zoro and them. I guess that's actually a possibility. But I think not next chapter, but the chapter after that, we'll probably get to see more of it, I think.
yeah, to see that.
After. I think we got a solid 4 chapters before we see those hybrid form.
Damn, 4. That's a lot, actually.
I think about it. I kind of wish they I don't know. It seems so funny to me that this little girl had this thought in her head so quickly. Like, do it on such a mass scale. Like, I don't know. I would have kind of liked to see, like, Usopp kind of see her, as the Dango on, like, one of the Beast Pirates, and then, the light goes off in his head, because, like, Usopp's low-key smart, you know what I mean? The fact that she just kind of, like, took it upon herself and just, like, ran all these niggas out here, I was like, kind of like I like the end product. Like, it's cool that she's controlling all the beasts. I wish they showed, like, a little bit more intent behind it.
There was some, like, she had already given it to the Beast Pirates before. Like, in the first act, she did that. Like, she gave it to Speed until she got smacked up by Kaido. So, like, it's already been foreshadowed that she can do that, so it's not, like, new.
That was Luffy's idea, right? Luffy was just like, can't you just give it to her? Can't you just give it to this horse lady?
To be fair, we didn't know she could stockpile them, though. Like, she could have a bag full of them. We didn't really know that, I'll say. Who's to say she could do that?
Those scenes where they were running through, like, just brute forcing all the Beast Pirates, they're running through, jamming them into their mouths, like, just like, hey, this is good for you. Here, take it. Shut the fuck up. Like, don't ask me questions.
Usopp starting to snipe it in their mouths and shit. That's pretty nice. I want Robin to just show up on everybody's chest and just like, oh no. Be good too.
I keep thinking about ways they could give Usopp credit for defeating the Beast Pirates. I keep thinking about that. Like, there's so many ways that you could do that.
He needs another feat. He needs another feat. I agree.
Like on the Reddit thread, somebody was like, "Oh, like because Usopp like is seen like putting these in everybody's mouths, he's gonna get credit for it, and then the Marines are gonna hear about it, and Akaino's gonna be like, who the hell is Usopp? Like, but he took down the whole army.
Okay, King.
1.5 million berry bounty.
So straight up.
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be that high. I think we see Usopp's bounty after this chapter, after this arc raised to like at least 700 mil. I would say.
do you think? Because I feel like none of them might change at this point, unless like news cuts out. Because like, it's only if it's reported. Honestly, like I don't know if everyone's gonna get a bounty increase just because of this. You know what I mean?
Well, they will.
It's not like Ennis
It's just
Lobby.
funny if
Bro.
Usopp.
Like no one's actually gonna like if the government doesn't report shit, then there's no way that they're gonna change. I think Luffy's might, because they'll be like, yo, Luffy defeats Kaido or something. Like, that news will get out. But also, like, the rest of the people from Whole Cake Island didn't get an upgrade. It was just Luffy, you know?
No, and Sanji.
Sanji's true. But yeah, other than that, like, aside from that, nobody else.
There are gonna be some
Sanji,
big feats. Like, Zoro's gonna get his shit increased because he was associated with this big brawl. Like, the lore is gonna get out, you know what I mean? Like, you have mad people from Zao. They're gonna go, you know, wherever they go, spread the word a little bit. Marco, if he survives, if that nigga might die.
Why would they spread the word, bro? They're pirates. Why are they telling people about this? It's only
No,
making them more caught, bro.
Think of what happened in after Dressrosa, like all the fucking fleet, like Cavendish went to the news. It was just like, this nigga Luffy. Let me tell you what he did. You know what I mean? Because he wants the spotlight too, because he wants to be associated with Luffy. Like, they're all watching closely, you know what I mean? Like, if they hear Kaido goes down, they're gonna be like, I know what happened, and they're gonna spread the news and shit like that. So, there's some avenues for which they can get information and spread the shit now. And we've already seen it happen once, so I think it's gonna happen. Plus, you know Luffy loves the infamy, bro. Like, earlier on in the series, when Kuro was over here trying to be like, I'm trying to hide my name from the government, I'm done with being a pirate. And Luffy was like, listen, you see these seas? Those my seas. And on my seas, if niggas are afraid of infamy, you can get the fuck out of here. And then he got salty. He started fucking pushing the shit out of this guy because he wants the infamy. So it's not like he's worried about that shit. Like, all his business is out in the open already, bro. He's Garp's son. Ace is his brother. Sabo's his brother. Like, he doesn't give no fucks. Just gonna make him laugh at this point.
That's a fair point. Fair point.
I don't know if they're going to toot their own horn, bro. Like, Luffy doesn't speak for himself. He's like, yo, I'm Luffy. I deserve this bounty. Like, yes, he loves getting the bounty, but he doesn't talk shit. He's just go about his life. He just wants to roam the seas. Like, the only way he gets out is like a Morgan's type nigga, like a news type, or maybe CP0, I guess, possibly. Because CP0 is there. That's probably what it is. There's the only way that their bounties
is there. X-Drake is there, bro. X-Drake is there. After this, he's gonna be like, yo, this nigga Sanji has a raid suit. Up that shit. Yo, Zoro done cut through Kaido. Up that shit.
But also, I fought with Luffy, so maybe I won't say anything because this dude saved my life, basically. I almost died.
Maybe. We'll see. Might have like a Cody situation going on.
Drake's a snitch, clearly, bro. Like, he'll tell everything. He don't care.
You're probably right,
he's gonna be happy about it.
You're probably right.
I don't want to give Ryan any credit, but I'll say it on camera. You were so right about Sanji. I'm so sick of him.
Don't make me go off. Don't make me. I already said this earlier. You didn't say I had this.
It gets tired.
Like, it's tired.
Speak now.
He's just sitting there like caught because he wouldn't fight the women, and like I don't believe for a second that any of these people would have posed a challenge to him if he would have just tried. And now he's wasting time. Now Robin's got to come and save his life and not be hiding somewhere away from the Yonko. And if they capture Robin because she had to expose herself, I'm done with Sanji.
Bro,
Oda is working hard, my guy. He is working hard. He has worked for too long and too hard to waste more chapters on this man Sanji being like, my morals, And honestly, it's wasting my time, bro. How much longer this series gonna go on? You're wasting my time with this bullshit. Still, if it's not no action, if it's not no smoke, I don't want to see it. Get the fuck out of here. Wasting my goddamn time.
Can I speak now?
Yes.
Y'all didn't have this when I said this before we started recording. Now you got this energy from me. Now I gotta talk again. I gotta say this shit again. Like, bro, we've all seen the series, bro. You act like this is the first time this has happened, and he sees a woman. He's like, I cannot fight this woman. He's got watched by at least 2 women off the top of my head, and I feel like I don't think it's a waste of a chapter in and of itself, Ryan. I feel like it functions as a gag on some level, but also like it's the main part of his character. The way he was raised was to never hit women. He's lost to many women in the entire series. No one was complaining then, or maybe they were. Who knows? But I just feel like Oda likes to move set pieces around because you're not just because you're in front of somebody does not mean you have to fight them. Sanji will get his fight very soon. I'm very sure. If you say it's 4 chapters, okay, hold on. If you say 4 chapters between now, if you say 4 chapters between now and back to the fight on the roof, it has to be possible. He's gonna be moved to fight somebody else. And plus, they said that Black Maria's going up with King. So who do you think Sanji's clearly gonna fight? He could be fighting King in the next 2 chapters, bro. And then this will all go away, and then we'll be like, all right, we ain't mad anymore, Oda. Sorry.
You said Black Maria's trying to fight King?
No, I'm saying Sanji would fight King because they're both going to the treasure room where the samurai are. So that's very possible that he could be fighting King. And Oda's going to move him somewhere else where he can actually get that done. And I think that he used it for a gag. And I just think...
Two things.
All right, what do you got?
One, actually, now that you're starting to get frustrated, what do you think about Ivanka's gender-changing serum and Sanji using it to fight a woman that he wouldn't otherwise fight? I feel like he wouldn't do it
even if he was a woman. I feel like he still wouldn't do it because at this point it seems ingrained.
I think if he does that, he might.
But he ain't have it though, does he? He doesn't have it on him. I don't remember him actually getting it.
Well, he could have. He was with him for 2 years, bro. He might have just fucking tucked it away in his jacket or some shit like that for emergencies. You know what I mean?
If he's someone that loves women so much, why would he forcibly change them to men?
Yeah, in case there was a situation in which he was like, I would love to not fight this woman, but it looks like nobody can save me this time, so I just have to change to a man so we can throw hands. You know what I mean?
All right. What's your second?
Again, why? Oda could have put in that shit as a gag, but I already showed that Ivanka could do it to himself, and then he did it to his homie and changed his gender too. And he I don't know. I feel like he's tucking that away for something. I think that would be a good reason to use it, especially because there just seems to be no way out of this Sanji thing, and I just don't.
But they don't need him to fight a woman. He doesn't have to do that. Why are you so sure that he has to fight women? He doesn't have to.
There's a very powerful woman on.
There's so many people in that war, bro. He doesn't need to do that.
I don't think anybody else can be able to handle it.
Why would they shoehorn that in when anyone else can literally show up and fight him?
My other thing. Hang on, my second thing. Anel came back from the moon and he's chilling with the samurai. What y'all think? That's the silhouette.
That's a prediction. Let's save that for later.
Why does everybody want that? Everybody wants that. We'll get back.
That would be hilarious, bro. That'd be fucking hilarious. He's just sitting there eating an apple.
There's some people who want that seriously, and I don't understand.
It's over here.
You know, a couple people got in some good hits in this chapter. Like Franky was his Franken sword. Nami got ulti with his lightning, his thunder lance tempo. Like just to watch your heart.
Like, a good ability.
I love how she was so afraid. She was like, "Nah, I'm not taking that headbutt again. I'm not taking that headbutt again. Nope." Boom.
I'm impressed with Nami, honestly, because this is the last time we seen Nami take a hit. Like, Nami don't really take hits, bro. She's very good at not getting, fucking caught and shit and striking niggas from a distance. When she had Zeus, she was invincible for a while. She hadn't taken a hit. So she's taking these hits and she's not down. Like, that's kind of impressive for her.
I feel like when only she gets hit, and same with Usopp, honestly, is just when they're fighting 1v1 people, which is really early on. And then he's decided, like, yo, Oda's like, I don't think they need to do that. And then I think that's a really fair point. They're not, like, straight up brawlers. They're more like tacticians in specific situations where they can do that. Like, I hope we see more 1v1 fights with them, but I don't think it's ever really going to happen anymore. Like, it's just, there's too much stuff going on where you could just put them somewhere else and, like, have them be sniping people from far away. You know what I mean?
I want to see the battles happen on a more like in their area type of environment. So it's like after this they have all the poneglyphs and somehow Blackbeard gets his shit too. So like they're both trying to get to the final island. It's like both navigators, and it cuts to like 2 different panels, and it's like, all right, what's the quickest way to get through this crazy ass current? Both of them are trying to figure it out, type shit. Like that's the kind of battle I want to see from Nami. Like I don't want to see her like throw hands with somebody, type shit.
That's good. Yo, I don't know if y'all noticed this on page 9 of the chapter. Like when they first show up to help Franky, the look on Usopp, not Momo. Oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? Little girl. Oh, why am I blanking? Usopp, Nami, and
Tama.
Tama. There we go. Jesus. Look on their faces, they're rolling up like Usopp just like.
There's so many good shots of stuff like that. Like when they were first doing the raid, there was a point where they were all in the sunny, and all of them were attacking like all the boats and ships, and they were destroying everything. And then there's this Usopp, Chopper, and Nami's like peering over the ship, just like, "What's good?" It's like I'm not gonna get in on this. Y'all blowing up the ships, that's lit, but I'm gonna stay down here real quick. Like, it doesn't make them strong. It just doesn't make them weak. It just makes them not brolic, and that's okay. Like they're not supposed to all be brolic.
Like, why do I need to get in the way of this? Zoro swinging his sword in any direction, I want no part of this shit. Not at all.
Honestly. What else?
These pirates are like, I mean, I know we've seen a lot of them so far, but I really like the design of these beast pirates too. Like a lot of them are kind of dope looking, like just how Oda integrates the like animal into the person. Like sometimes it looks really stupid, like the guy who had the lion in his stomach.
Yeah.
But other times, like there's like some really cool looking ones. I mean, like the actual like commanders and the beast pirates look all are badass, obviously. But still.
I also really like the fact that he gave this whole like brew such a theme, because it really raises the stakes. Because like in most of the situations, if it's just them versus mad niggas, you're just like, whatever, man. These dudes all get like one shot, and the fucking, you know, they're not gonna do anything. Like they can't harm them. The Beast Pirates fodder is like pretty strong, so.
But they also get one shot.
It's like, I mean, they do, but like if you're not careful, they're strong enough to, you know, fuck up your momentum. Like Franky was getting held down by the fucking Beast Pirates in this fucking in his fucking cyborg suit. Like most of the time, that shit don't happen.
Yeah, I will say like the fodder is stronger than it usually is. Like, and I feel like
it adds some urgency.
It's more interesting.
Story, you know?
Usually when there's other fodder, what I've seen, like especially pre-time skip, they're so boring. Like there's some other fodder that's just not interesting. And like Jackson was saying, like just in and of itself, the designs of the other Devil Freezers are so interesting. Like the one dude that was like a monkey, and he had like the weird ass like gorilla face, and I was like, it's funny, and it's also just more interesting, even if they're people that don't really matter at the end of the day, like the non-flying six type people, you know, the non-headliners. Like they're way more interesting to, even if they're not really important, they're more interesting just to see, even if the characters aren't even much either.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think.
People, we got some new attacks. We got Usopp's special attack, Millet Dumpling Star, even though he just made that shit up on the spot. That's why he's going to get his bounty. The Franken Sword for Victory, V for Victory Flash. I'm a real...
What a name. What a fucking name.
It just came out of nowhere. He was like, let me just kick you in the chin and like, slice you up real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like it hurts, but I doubt it'll take him out since he's the leader of the armor division.
He's bloodied up. He's bloodied up pretty good.
Yeah, there's so much more to go at this point. I feel like it's not, like Ryan's saying, there probably is like 4 more chapters of this shit going on. I don't know if they're going consecutively, but I think there's just so much going on that it's impossible. We don't even know what Jinbei's doing, dude. What's Jinbei and Zoro and all of them doing? There's so much actually more that we don't know still.
It's true.
There's too many moving pieces, honestly, man. I'm just glad we saw Gazelle, man. He's dope. I love him. Like, he has a sick design, honestly. I love Gazelle, man. Gazelle, man. He's like fused with a gazelle, and he's just running like a gazelle. Like, it's great. Like, he's just like this chill ass dude. And he's like, yo, I got the gazelle smile fruit. I could be running mad fast. I don't know why I like him so much. I don't know.
Where's this man? Oh yeah, there he is.
I'm trying to find chapter 1000 though. There was this one dude, and he was like a gorilla face dude, and he was like half gorilla, half human, and now it was so great. I think it was chapter 1000 when that happened. But man,
I feel like there did that gorilla dude have a gorilla face, and then the gorilla face had arms too?
I think it was weird like that. Yeah, it was super weird. I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on, I'm looking this up. Aside from that,
I know
though,
it's fucking fodder and crazy, bro. They're seeing all these niggas got these weird, like, someone's got a fucking lion in their stomach and shit, and they're just like, I'll take one. Like, no, bro. The fuck?
I'm trying to think though. On top of that, I think the only other piece I want to talk about, I don't know if you guys have anything else, is just, do you guys really think it's NL? I know we just talked about this earlier, but do we really think it's NL? Let's keep it a
No.
buck. Come on.
No,
Like, give me your serious
answer.
answer. Give me your serious answer. Like, come on.
It's impossible. It's impossible for BNL.
Let me look up
But if it
long
was,
ear
I
plugs.
wouldn't. You know, I feel like Oda, and I feel like I've seen like interviews of this, like him saying like he purposefully does things that people don't predict because he hates it when people can like tell what's gonna happen. Who's the last person you'd ever expect to show up in Wano? Like, I mean, it's probably Kiku, but like, still, like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. I want it to be NL, but the problem is, there's no way he would care about the samurai to help them. Like, he's such an asshole. This is not possible. He's literally a god complex among anyone else. I think my only prediction is that it could be Hiyori. I don't really know who else it could possibly be, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Because we haven't seen her like since the entire raid started.
Or, I'm gonna tell you, it could be Kinema's wife. Be.
Oh, Kiku?
Okay.
It could be Kiku?
Oh, her name
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
what I was saying.
Kiku was one of the samurai. His wife was Osaru, I think her name
Oh,
was.
Suru, excuse me.
Oh, damn, I got that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm editing that up.
Yeah, but Osuru, she could be in there taking care of him. I think that would make a lot of sense because my mom was just like, I can't see her until the battle is over, blah blah. But like, I don't know. Maybe his wife got some fight. Maybe she in here like, nah, bro. If this is our last moment, so be it. Type shit. Like I can see that happening too.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's some kind of long earlobe character in One Piece besides NL. I feel like I saw one.
Not in this arc, is there?
I can't think of any.
In this arc? Maybe. Not that I can remember, honestly.
Is there a long earlobe tribe? Like there's the long arm tribe?
Maybe. You don't.
I don't really know why. I kind of fuck with the long arm tribe people. It's just kind of funny. Like, who is it? The dude, the boxing dude that got the mad long arms. He got the 2 joints. He's just like.
Oh, that dude was pretty great.
That was like.
I'm trying to find.
Do you guys just have an overall rating? Do you guys have an overall rating or like I don't know blurb you want to say about this chapter? Like, I'll give this chapter a 7 out of 10. Like, it was good. Like, you know, it was good, consistent One Piece quality, but like there was nothing in here that like I don't know. Like, it's good, but like the hype that we've been riding since chapter 1000, like now that it's died down, like I don't know, it just kind of underwhelms me. Even though there were some good moments.
I feel like it's just setup. I feel like we want more action, and I also feel like Jackson, you're comparing it to the past 5 chapters, which is or 4. It's really hard to compare because I think just the buildup of what we've been seeing is completely different. Like, I'm trying to rank it on a relative scale, and I think just for what Oda does, it's still pretty great. I guess if I was to put a number, I would say 8 or 9. I'd say 8. I guess it's just all set up for something bigger, and I trust Oda to do that.
So I'm gonna tell you what. Average, I walk into a One Piece chapter, whether or not it's like a climactic point or it's just some backstory type shit. Most of the time, I'm gonna start off with a solid like 8. Like I'm probably gonna be like, you know what I mean? Chapter. Sanji disappointed me, so I'm gonna knock that off like a point right there. Is there anything else that really surprised me, impressed me? I did like seeing Franky.
Yo,
I think I'd try to like give it a 7 or so.
I think maybe I'd increase to a 7.5 just because, you know, my now increased hatred of not hatred, but I'm now a Sanji hater. So like this chapter did that for me. So I'll give it a point for converting me over to your side, Ryan. Like I'm so sick of it.
I think if there's anything else that really excited me. Well, the humor was definitely funny. Like I like seeing Nami and Usopp just being like, "Help!" Franky's like, he was like, that was anybody else, they could have fucking helped me. If like I was Robin, he'd be like, "Oh, thank God." If it was Jinbei, he would have been like, "Thank the Lord, Jinbei, fuck these niggas up." And it's just like, oh, these motherfuckers.
That's so true. He was like, "Wow, I really need some help right now." He turns around, he's like, "Ah."
It's like baseball.
I mean,
you get a mad good rally going. It's like bases loaded. You're like, "Oh shit, who's up?" And you be like, "Chicken Little's ass."